Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my beautiful lovers. Welcome to any new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys, okay? Thanks for coming and thanks for coming back. So I went for a walk, okay? When I was outside, I seen quite a few things for this, okay? This is an Athena reading. So I seen a bee flipped upside down on the ground by the trash. It was kind of like a bee stuffed animal type thing, okay? So I don't know. I definitely feel like you're dealing with somebody outside of you, okay? Some sort of self-absorbed narcissist that they're going to talk about. Somebody getting exposed for something, okay? So let me get back into this. Bees represent hard work, community, fertility, growth, harmony with nature, divinity, Christ, immortality, guardians of the natural world, and messengers between worlds, okay? And also luck, okay? So somebody is like having bad luck at this time. It's like they don't really have much of a work ethic, okay? They're not really organized or really have any goals that they plan on achieving, okay? They're not really fertile. They don't really do nothing to like build themselves or build anything else or like manifest a more positive outcome or anything, you know. In fact, they take advantage of other people in need, okay? And it says this card right here, the healer card, says taking advantage of those who need help and failing to care for oneself, okay? So that's confirmation. But also they're just not tapped into their divinity or Christ consciousness, but also they feel like they're withholding forgiveness for certain situations or whatever. um I don't know. So next I seen Dallas Cowboys inside of somebody's garage. So a garage could be highly significant, okay? I don't know. Maybe people hang out in somebody's garage or whatever. I don't know. That's just all I all that I really got from that, you know. And I had to like go back and add it because they told me like that was significant too. Or somebody could be like a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, okay? Somebody that you know, they could like the Cowboys a lot. Let's see, Discovery. So when I seen Discovery, first of all, there's an Elks Lodge right next door, okay? So that gives me cult energy. Okay, the lodge gives me cult energy. But I seen Discovery, there's like this part in the back, okay, where like campers and stuff are able to park, you know. And I think people be like really in those campers too, okay? But they're able to park behind the lodge, and one of them had Discovery on it really big in the back. And then I seen a W on another one. I seen a flagpole, but the eagle at the top of the flagpole got my attention, okay? So let me see. Discovery court meaning. So it says discovery in court is the process of exchanging information and evidence between parties in a lawsuit. Okay. So there could be some sort of lawsuit going on. Okay. Or there could be some evidence being built up on like whoever this person, this narcissist is. Okay. It says, its purpose is to help each party understand what evidence may be presented at trial and to gather the evidence they need to prove their case. Okay, so maybe they're still putting together evidence. Okay, that's what it is. It's like the trial haven't started, or like whatever charges haven't, I don't know, maybe they've been brought up, but they're just not quite ready to take it to court. Like they're still, both sides of this are still gathering their information, okay? With a W, somebody's name could start with a W or something like that. Your name could start with a W, or this could be something like however this is about to play out is going to be a win for you, okay? This person could be like trying to cause problems like in the background, okay. W is the 23rd letter of the alphabet, so the number 23 could be significant. Somebody could be 23 or 32, or I don't know, between the ages of 20 and 40 is what I'm really hearing, okay. um so it says a W without a slash can either mean with or win. Okay, so that's what I was saying. It says if it means win, you'll probably see it by itself or in the context of a celebratory message. And that's how I seen it, just on the side of the camper, really big, just by itself, a W. Okay. So definitely there's a W coming in with you. Okay. It says W with the slash is used in text, notes, tweets, and recipes. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like somebody has put in all the perfect ingredients for like the recipe for disaster in their own life. Some people could be like tweeting or deleting tweets, or there could be some sort of notes that were passed back and forth, or maybe some sort of tweets or something like that is being used in court against somebody that has like wronged you in some sort of way. Okay. But the eagle that I seen on top of the flagpole, of course, it was shining. It was looking good. So it really gives me your energy, okay? The eagle, it says it's a symbol of supreme power and authority. Or this narcissist could feel like they have some sort of supreme power or authority. We got meetings and conversing. Some people could be meeting up, but I did say with the Elks Lodge that it's cult energy, okay? So, maybe there's like, I heard Rico. Okay, there could be some sort of Rico or some sort of case being built at this time. Okay, and people could be meeting up, having conversations, could be ex-friends or whatever. All I know is people heartbroken. Okay, they are deeply hurt, sad, okay, feeling stupid because they separated from you, and they're frustrated in whatever relationships that they're in or whatever. Okay, there could be a false twin flame involved in this. Okay, somebody with a lot of addiction, somebody who suffers with codependence. I mean, they could have seemed very passionate about you in the past, and it could have resulted in like just a lot of arguing because neither one of you guys were really like matured to where you were like thinking properly, So whoever this ex was, they still miss you and stuff. But this is like really giving group energy, okay? It says the eagle represents inspiration and release from bondage. It also represents victory, longevity, speed, pride, father, and royalty. Okay, so God is really looking out for you at this time. You step into your royal energies and you really are attracting these victories like it ain't nothing. You really have been released from all of these negative situations of the past. And though things still may come up, I feel like those things are immediately exposed to you whenever they do come up. Okay. The first note that I have, the note that's actually in the book, this is just the stuff that I wrote down that I got from outside before I go on. I got careful what you believe based on past beliefs and happenings, because you will manifest said outcomes for yourself. Okay. It's like your reality. Okay. Your reality is really up to you. Okay. I mean, not like it's all up to you, because of course things happen. There's lessons, there's things that, certain steps we need to take that we're not aware we need to take. So certain things, certain towers can happen sometimes, or certain people that you really don't want to be around or entertain come around because there's something to be learned from that situation. But I think that's basically just saying, like you have more power over this thing than you feel like you have, and a lot of it is mental. Yes, it's all about being physical, being in that feminine energy and staying in your body and really just dealing with each situation with all the love and compassion that you can, because that's what was kind of missing in your past lives. But at the same time, it's like you manifesting these positive outcomes, you seeing the thing the way you want it to go, helps a lot, because it helps them to get closer to what it is that you want and how you want it to go. And they can make their tweaks and their changes that are, to your thing, that are perfect and right for you in a way that you really don't necessarily know, or something that you aren't really aware that you need. Okay. So like, keep your minds open and know that justice is coming. Okay. There was a hummingbird. I seen a pumpkin on somebody's balcony. So you can have a pumpkin on your balcony, but I'm gonna talk about the hummingbird first. I heard the hummingbird before I seen the hummingbird, and I knew it was a hummingbird when I heard it. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm really getting the things that you heard are not like a joke. It's not a game. Like we don't just sit here. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I don't just sit here and tell you no shit because, I want to get a rise out of you. Okay. That's just like not the point of me. I really want to give you as much as I can to help you. Okay. So, like, whatever you hear from me that resonates with you, please know that that shit is a real thing, okay? And that, these are things that you're already seeing occurring in your life or things that are occurring that you know are occurring, but you're not necessarily seeing it. It's an update on what you already know, okay? I don't know why I needed to say that, but, I'm just saying whatever I'm hearing, okay? So, the pumpkin represents abundance and prosperity. It also represents nature and natural goodness. I feel like you're really tapped into nature and you really have this very high spiritual connection with the divine. You could be having really clear dreams. Okay. I feel like these people that are going to court, these are a lot of friends and families and connections that you have or have had in the past, that they're all narcissists. Okay. They could be into doing like Celtic rituals. I'm getting like the darker side of the Celtic rituals, though. They could be worshiping fallen angels. Okay, these could be people that like believe in sacrificing their children and things like that. Some or all of them. Um, so, also, the last thing that I heard when I sat down after writing this was middle school. Okay. I was thinking about middle school for some reason. Okay. And you could have some sort of memories or some sort of happenings that went down in middle school that could be highly significant. Okay. These things could be like coming up to your mind from middle school, and you could just be like, why am I thinking about this? I don't know. There's something significant around middle school, something that happened when you were in middle school. Maybe it could be just, the ages that a person usually would be in middle school that are significant and not so much the school. But what about middle school, real quick? Oh, I seen alchemist. Okay, so maybe you've been an alchemist since you since you was in middle school. Maybe in middle school, your family or your friends could have treated you like some sort of slave or whatever. Maybe you used to give your willpower to these people because they were so judgy or they like made fun of you or whatever. The shadow attribute for the alchemist says misuse of power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. So somebody could have been misusing their spiritual knowledge and practicing certain things on you, exerting their power over you before you were old enough to like understand what was going on or the workings of the spiritual world. Okay. Whew. What is going on with their energy though? I seen a joker. Okay, so these people could be trying to stir things up for you, like discourage you. They could be, I don't know, messing with whatever job you do or whatever. Like they doing some sort of magic, some sort of games. Okay, they could even be pulling like physical strings to make certain things happen, all because they are judging you. Okay, but Athena, how are you? What's going on with their energy? Okay, we got receive, accept the gift, and we got self-confidence with stand your ground. So stay very confident in whatever it is that you do or whatever it is that you have to offer to the world, because you're not always going to get them views and clicks and likes. You're not always going to get that, pat on the head that says, hey, you're doing a good job, you're the best in this company or whatever, or you're not always going to get that instant validation after you start a company or after you first start doing whatever it is that you're doing. You have to be your best motivation and you have to keep that thing going, and you have to have this strong belief that no matter what's going on outside of you or who really is truly trying to attack you or stop you in any way, they don't have the power to stop you. Because at the end of the day, you serve the Most High God, you serve the one true creator of us all. So just be open to accepting and receiving the gifts that are being dropped down to you, And the more you have that belief and the more you have that gratitude, the easier it is to deal with any and all things that, your family or any fake friends or anybody outside of you could be trying to bring your way. It says, if you pounced on this card today, it means it is time to let good things come your way. Allow flow to occur and come back to the place that gets you purring. You may think you've been giving and giving and giving with little to show in return. You may feel a blockage in your ability to be on the receiving end for those things you most desire. Perhaps you've been paddling along, biding your time, hoping something will show up. But it's just that there are all of these different things going on in the background that are being handled, and I feel like the timing's right. You're in the right place. You just have to stay persistent and keep doing what it is that you're doing. That's beautiful. You're not doing anything wrong. And if there's any delays or anything coming up or anything that you feel should be coming that is not coming, then maybe you need to shift your perception or shift the way that you're thinking about that, or in a way that says, okay, I know that I'm doing this. This is my reality. I believe that this is going to happen, that this is going to come true for me, that this is going to work out for me because that's what God told me. And you just kind of have to let everything fall away and don't get discouraged just because things don't seem to go the way, or just because people around you, that are under judgment are still looking happy and skipping around and acting like nothing's going wrong, or they're not doing nothing. They're not contacting practitioners and doing all of this stuff. They're acting like, they're not attacking your crown chakra or trying to separate you from the ancestral realm. They acting like you don't know, and like you're so unaware and so like stupid that you don't see what's going on. A lot of lies are happening with this Ace of Swords in reverse. But I seen the words in reverse and I went to fix it. My cat knocked this deck down. It says, here's the thing: the world can be a demanding place. Duties, responsibilities, and others' expectations can pile up at a ferocious pace. If you respond to it all, you will be drained by only giving. You may even lose your sense of who you are and what you need. You may be accustomed to being the giver, and being a receiver makes you feel weak and vulnerable. It may threaten your pride or make you feel uncomfortable being in someone's debt. It's time to step into the courage it sometimes takes to ask and receive, while remembering that even ancient texts speak of the wisdom of ask and you will receive. You are deserving of compliments, affection, connection, and an abundance of opportunities and blessings of all kinds. You deserve that now without having to chase it down. It's important to remember that your act of receiving is giving others pleasure. It's acknowledging, honoring, and validating them for their genuine care, concern, and desire to please. So lay back, let go, and let it flow to you, okay? And what's going on outside of them? Jeez, see, a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on outside of you. Okay, somebody could want to like get engaged with you or spend some time with you. I feel like people could have a problem with you having all of this self-worth and really taking this time to heal, doing all of this shadow work. You can know a lot of people who need to do some shadow work. There could be a sudden change or some shocking news coming into you. Could be a new lover because of that engagement ring, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Could be something about someone who's been kind of like chasing you down, but you've been taking all the time that you need, and you know that people are just trying to sabotage you at this time. So that's why they're saying keep that positive mindset and just be open to abundance. But come on. Thank you. So we got the snake, okay? So it's snakes going on outside of you, people who want to compete with you, people who consider you to be an enemy, people who think they're so clever and malicious, you know what I mean? People who want you to be looking over your shoulder all the time, or worried, or feeling like there's something wrong, or like you're doing something wrong, you're not doing good, and they're even willing to like sabotage your work and everything that you have going on in order to make you feel that way. This is big ass gang stalking energy, okay? So we got keys on a ring. It says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. Okay, they could have sent somebody in, some very specific snake to try to like string you along, but I don't feel like you fell for it. Yeah, and they're heartbroken about that when I park the deck. Okay, we got sunglasses with watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. Okay, they watching, they looking, they stalking, and they looking for any opportunity that they can to gaslight you. And that even if that means they have to send in, some snake or some big demonic type energy that you have to deal with that is within some person that you dealt with in the past, and that's why she was bringing up that X energy a little bit earlier. But this is like multiple people, is also what I'm getting from the keys on the ring, It seems like there's a lot of people that they're considering sending toward you. We got artists, okay? So you could be this beautiful and amazing artist, or they could be whoever they're going to send toward you, could be some sort of artist. This person could be very talented and they could use that talent as a reason to be like nasty or disrespectful to people. And also they could be like posing as some sort of starving artist just so that they can get pity from the people that are around them, acting like their life is so devoted to the art or whatever it is that they're doing that they can't move forward. It says that you've been expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses and inspiring others to see life symbolically, which is kind of the vibration that I feel these starving artist types really want to do. They want to be inspiring and uplifting to others, but they don't really, like, they're wounded. Okay, you're dealing with some very wounded energies. I seen 2112. It's like these people have this strong desire to like mirror you, to be like you. Like you awaken this compassion and this desire to serve others in the wounded children that you run into, because you've been wounded before. And these are people who like blame any and all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. These people are resisting moving on through forgiveness. And I said that earlier. I said somebody is refusing to forgive, okay? Like this, and this is holding them back from their own divinity. But it's like that's exactly what this group or these people that they work with want. Okay, we got athlete, okay, which gives me that beautiful Captain America energy. Okay, I feel like you can do this all day. Okay, you have this amazing dedication to transcending your physical and spiritual limits. I mean, anything that you feel looks like a limit, or anything that makes you feel like handicapped, like you can't move forward or you can't do something, I feel like that be the thing that you like tackle first. You got a very strong will, okay, a whole lot of determination, and with all this purple you really tap into the divine in a very powerful way. So continue to allow this development of your willpower to occur, and just keep finding that strength and spirit, especially when it comes to people outside of you. Right now, it's important that you just surrender, okay? It says surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Know that they're handling everything, and all they need you to really do is manifest these positive outcomes. And they're really meeting you halfway with everything. And it could even feel like a little weird because you're used to doing a lot, like you're used to doing so much more. And you could even be like receiving help from from some of these people, or from a very specific person. And I feel like, I don't know, it's a weird feeling, okay? And maybe that's like the weird feeling that you keep getting from certain people around you, but you could be in a situation where you can't necessarily separate yourself from that. Yeah, you can separate your feelings and your minds and your thoughts and all of that from it, but it's like you're still in that situation, so you still have to deal with certain people and do certain things in order to keep yourself straight. But Athena doesn't want you to be like stressed or worried, or feel like these enemies are ever going to be clever enough to get you, or ever going to be amazing enough to compete with you. You know what I mean? Like, even if they became like super amazing overnight, they would still be no competition to you, because what you have, what you offer is unique. And so is what they have and what they offer. So competition is like, fake. It's a construct of the ego, is what she's saying, though. You are in this beautiful engineer type of energy, and this is where you need to stay. It says you have the ability to give creative energy a practical expression. You have a talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So, like, who finna trap you in a problem or an issue when you're a master at getting yourself out of problems and dilemmas and issues? Okay. And it's like these people are relying on, it says, mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences, you know? It's like they've been doing all of these little things, you know, to irritate you, to cause problems for you, you know, paying people to like fuck with you and shit like that. But you still out here shining like this beautiful child magical. And now they're turning into these damsel in distress type of energies that they wanted you to be, you know? It says you're seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things and having the belief that everything is possible, you know, or this is something that you really need to start to do because you truly are the child magical. And also they could be sending people towards you who are going to network with you, okay? Your mother or somebody's mother could be significant. You could be a mother, or you could just carry that beautiful mother type of energy, okay? Or maybe now is a good time for you to mother yourself a lot, to nurture yourself, be very patient with yourself, show yourself a lot of unconditional love at this time, okay? Whatever love or whatever attention or whatever it is you feel that the people around you fail to give you, it's your job to give yourself that. And when you giving yourself that, you don't need that shit from nobody else. When you get it from others, it's nice, it's beautiful, it's lovely. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't need that. Then the more you love yourself and give yourself this patience and this joy, you know what I mean? Then you open up a lot more of your options outside of you. And I think this is something that you're really getting the hang of, or that you're about to start doing a lot more in the very near future, you know? Um, Somebody could be a prostitute also. That got something to do with them people outside of you. That's getting this evidence collected up on them. What's artist and child wounded? We got Arcturian light codes, okay? So it says evolutionary downloads, recalling power and future thinking, okay? Which is kind of confirmation to everything that I was saying, you know, because I was saying you, with the hummingbird, I said you, I heard it before I seen it, okay? So you really have been receiving these evolutionary downloads about what is about to go on. Excuse my dog barking. He's always barking and I forgot to let him out of his room, okay? So you're definitely, and also somebody's outside making a lot of ridiculous noise, okay? You have heard everything about what is going to play out in the future. You know, it could be things that it's just like hard to believe, or you just can't believe that these things are really going on. But believe it, honey, because these things have gone on. You know, but know that you are aligned with your purpose at this time, and the most important thing for you to do is to know that you don't have a wrong path, and to keep your heart very open, you know, continue to unlock this beautiful love and generosity that's going on within you. Biggie, please. What's slave and engineering? I have to open this door and see who is out there making all the damn noise. Maybe they're changing the light because they got. Never mind. We gotta start being healing codes, okay? Because that would have been a whole other thing, okay? So you're definitely receiving so much beautiful, important information. You know, you've healed a lot of wounds within yourself, and now you're in this place where you're just recharging, okay? So don't like entertain the nonsense or the bullshit. You've already cleared the karmic board, and try not to expect these very same outcomes to happen again. Like, you're in this place where you're rewriting your story, and it really truly is up to you which way you go. Of course, the divine has, you know, this beautiful destination, and I don't like to say it because it sounds so final, but they do. They have this beautiful destination that you're meant to go to, you know what I mean? And you have all these different choices, all these different options, all these different avenues that you could take to that. So really, at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's all by your choice and the way you choose to exercise your will, and the way you choose to get into whatever it is that you're meant to get into, you know? Yeah, we got Akashic records, okay? So you're also clearing a lot of old stories, and releasing the negativity from past lives. You're in this beautiful free place, you know? You've undergone some sort of cosmic ordering, and the alchemy that you do is of a divine nature. It's very beautiful. an amazing transmuter. So I don't understand why these people think it's okay to gather. I can say start gathering, okay? I don't know why they think it's okay for them to gather together to try to attack you, this beautiful and amazing teacher with these amazing communication skills and all this experience. But this is what they're doing, and I feel like it's the worst time for them to be doing this because the stars are aligned in your life. And this could definitely have something to do. It's like a mixture of family and old friends and or old exes. Okay, I seen the devil. Okay, it could be like some Luciferians or some Satanists or some shit like that. What's Arcturian light codes and Akashic Stargate? We got the King of Swords, okay? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be highly significant. But since it's upright, we're going to read it upright. The King of Swords is all about like choosing your thoughts wisely, knowing you're sitting on a firm foundation, knowing that you wear the crown, but not allowing that to be higher than your truth, not having Biggie. You're not having an egotistical view on your life or what it is that you have to offer out into this world. What's Akashic? Okay, we got the Five of Swords. And also, it's like try your hardest not to have any conflicting thoughts about these people or the things that are going on or the things that are coming out, okay? Because some things is coming out. And Spirit's saying like everything that's coming out and everything that's happening around you is a part of your justice. So just kick back and receive it. And just accept it for what it is, because they didn't have no problem all picking up their swords and coming up against you. It was just you by yourself holding your truth high and having to like explain your truth or fight for your truth or who you're truly meant to be against these other people and who they think you should be or what they think you should be doing. What's Stargate Heart and Star Being healing codes? We got the Eight of Moons or the Eight of Cups, okay? So this energy of you walking away. So that's always going to happen. Just continue to uphold your potential and to stand your ground and to know that the divine is standing your ground and stay calm through any and everything that you go through, okay? Because with the Six of Stars, you're being blessed, okay? You're being held up and like highly favored because you see the truth, okay? It's not necessarily that like other people are less than you or whatever, but it's just that their decisions, their life is about to start reflecting the decisions that they have made, and your life is about to start reflecting the decisions that you have made. So to a lot of people, it's going to look like you being held up. You know what I mean? Like you're getting some sort of special treatment, or there's amazing things happening in your life while they're going through shitty times, but they attracted those shitty times to themselves, okay? So don't think that like that case, that lawsuit, that RICO, that shit that you've been hearing about, don't think that's a game. That's going down, okay? What's the King of Swords and the Five of Swords? We got sacred space, okay? So make sure that you tap into the divine realm. It says positive outcome. So there's definitely a beautiful positive outcome in line for you. Like I said, it says clarity. It says lucky attraction. And it says removing obstacles. Okay. And I love how it's covering up these other swords. So like covering up the fact that what these people think and the actions that they're trying to take toward you really truly doesn't matter. All that stands is your truth and what you have to offer. Okay. What's the Five of Swords and the Eight of Moons? We got the inner oracle, okay? So you really do have all the answers within yourself, and it has the scales and they're balanced, okay? So you're in a beautiful balanced place, really truly mirroring the divine. You are the channel, okay? You could be getting deja vus, and also you could be seeing these things that spirit has been telling you is going to happen, okay? You've been like going through these self-fulfilling prophecy type of energies because you are this amazing divine creation, and because you've pulled so much power and energy and knowledge from your past lives, okay? So acceptance, acceptance, acceptance is the most important thing at this time. And avoid getting into any, lower vibrational or stubborn attitudes at this time, because it all affects your energy, okay? Stay in this golden light ray type of energy. Keep operating with that love and that laughter, and you will be receiving and giving more gifts in the future, okay? So also, whatever passionate project or whatever it is that you're working on, that people could be trying to sabotage, baby, it's golden, okay? Don't even stop. You got it. That is all good. What's the final thought on this? Hmm. Yes? Fuck. Hold on. All right, I'm back. It was the maintenance man. He was fixing the light, like I said. Okay. So we got the high priestess, which is kind of perfect ending to this. Okay. It says mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. And that's kind of what she was talking about, all these things that you heard about, but you haven't necessarily seen to be true, okay? It says, beloved Isis gazes upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that is on its way. Currently, you are being offered assistance in unveiling your divine destiny. You will be shown your purpose in a border, my bad. You will be shown your purpose in a broader and more meaningful way than ever before. You can expect to have many aha moments where your life experiences and journeys suddenly make sense from a much bigger perspective, helping you understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn helps you trust even more where you are being led. You are guided to trust in the reveal, whether it seems preposterously magnificent and you have no idea how it could possibly all happen, or whether it seems not nearly grand enough as of yet. In time, with your patience and willingness to trust in the unfoldment of your life, you will realize the inherent beauty, perfection, and sublime loveliness of your life unfolding, and that your purpose and destiny are truly exquisite. You will feel even more joy and peace and trust within you, growing into the serenity of the high priestess who accepts all with a wisdom born of great insight and understanding. Rather than being passive, she is actively surrendered in absolute trust in higher wisdom. The high priestess, Lady Isis or Athena, and your own divine soul are calling you to trust in the unfoldment of a mystery into revelation right now. Pay attention to sacred signs, dreams, and intuitions right now, as they are accurate and more prophetic than usual. Didn't I say those self fulfilling prophecies? Okay. It says, provided the guidance in these spiritual insights is guiding you deeper into love, which you will recognize as a feeling of deep trust, safety, and knowing, even in the most unfamiliar circumstances, then you can trust them completely. This oracle is also indication that if something completely unfathomable, bizarre, or strange is happening right now, provided you feel love in your heart, trust it. It is the hand of the divine guiding you, and you just don't know enough of what is happening in the bigger picture yet to make sense of the situation. But you will in time, and possibly much sooner than you realize. So that's what's going on. A lot of information, a lot of proof, a lot of things coming to you, a lot of things being made clear to you. But try not to like freak out because you don't know everything that's going on or everything that's going to happen or how, this or that is going to work out. Just be open and accepting and receiving to these miraculous outcomes to your situations, and don't stress so much about the other people on about the people on the outside of you, you know what I mean, who are trying to compete or be enemies to you, because they really truly don't matter. And at the same time that this beauty is unfolding in your life, at the same time that you are answering this beautiful divine soul calling that you're answering, those things are being handled and moved out of your way in divine time. Okay. So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.